Hello, I want to showcase my virtual private server, how I set it up, this HomeLab. And so I want to start by telling that I have this provider, Contabo, and I have one of those virtual private service. This is I actually have this version. I pay for the year subscription, and this can easily run multiple applications, no problem. So we have a lot of power, but there are other great options too, in case that we need more power. So once you buy one of those VPS, you select the operator system. In this case, is Ubuntu. And you will receive an email with the SSH key and the password that you set up. And once you receive that, I install this application called Coolify, which is a self-hosting alternative to Vercel, Heroku, Netlify, for easy deployments, for databases, to self-hosted projects, and you can also connect with GitHub. It's very easy to install. You just go click here on self-hosted, SSH into your machine and run this command. Once you install it, it will ask you for some passwords, and you can go into your IP address and set up the key. So this is actually my Coolify instance, and I have it set it up with my custom domain. And in this case, I'm using Cloudflare, and I have these records. One for the main website, and I have this wildcard, so I can have any subdomain. And the content here is actually the IP address, so you can search it by Coolify DNS configuration, and it will guide you on how to set it up. Okay, so as you can see, I have a custom subdomain, coolify.palmacefa.com, and this has been set up here in the settings. You go URL and set up your URL. He will automatically generate your HTTPS and certificates for each subdomain, and so you can go here into servers. This is the local host, and here you can see that we have this proxy. This proxy configuration, this is where the ingress is being set up. In this case, we are using Traefik, and by the way, this is all by default. I haven't configured anything from this. But this basically generate the certificates for each microservice that you set up here in Coolify. And sometimes we need to restart the proxy, so that's what I'm showing you here. So you can basically click on restart the proxy, and it will fix some DNS error if you encounter here. Here in the projects section, you can divide it into multiple projects. In this case, I just have my project, and then you can have multiple environments. This is just a way to organize things. And so for instance, you can go to the RHEL, and I have this application in this case is using GitHub as the source. So if we go here, we can see the settings, and here you can see the name of the pod and what is the build pack. In this case, I'm using a Docker file. You can also configure Docker Compose or Nix packs. So this is basically for automatically see what is the structure of your project, and it will generate a Docker file for you. So you have Node.js or you have like a Python Flask app, it auto detect it and configure it. But I prefer to use like my Docker files. And yeah, and here in the network tab, this is important. You set up the application port. In this case, is on the port 80, and that's basically it. And here in the domains, you set up the subdomain that you want to use this app, and then just deploy. Here in the links, you can have access to the app and use it. Yeah. So this is using the Git source. The this is a private repo. So you can open here. We can see the source code for this. We can also set up other projects very easily with Coolify. And you can go to resources and add new. And here we have different templates for multiple self-hosted projects that are pre-configured for you. For instance, we can have this blog chat. If you click here, and it will actually set it up the things for you. Here's the pod name, and here we can change the domain. In this case, we can remove this and have it like that. And in this case, it's required to use this port, but you can just access by this. So if we go here, in this case, of course, the service is not available because we haven't deployed it yet. If we go here to the environment settings, you will have some pre-configured settings for you. You can reveal the environment variables, or you can here click on the developer view, and you can view and set it up, this stuff. Once you're okay, you can click here and deploy. It will do the deployment using Docker Compose, I believe, in this case. And download the images. You just need to wait until it's deployed. So you can see here that the containers is started. Close. And here we can see that this is running and in healthy state. So here we have some options to view the logs. In this case, we only have one microservice. And we can click here to view on a stream. So it will pull the latest. So now if we go to the URL, we should see something. I haven't used this app yet, so this is my first time using it. So you can see, like, very easily and quickly we can have a test for this app, LobChat, and we can, very easily have HomeLab set it up, and with dynamic subdomains, and also the certificates. These are like valid certificates and signed by the Cloudflare, and with the it will auto renew themselves, and it will generate a new certificate for you. You don't have to do anything. And yep, so we can, like, very easily test new apps. And here we can stop it. We can stop the server. So this just stop the containers. So if we go here, oh, they're still active. Let me try to force a stop. Okay, just it's gonna take a while, I guess. And to set it up, the to show you more stuff. Yeah, I have some apps that I have tried before in the past. For instance, I have this Elastic with Kibana, and we can actually go to the link and see the elk stack, like, set it up. Here in this case, we can see the credentials in the environment variables. And you have here the Kibana passwords, and you can copy and paste it to log into the portal. But that was basically a very easy setup. I just go here, click new, and search for the L stack or Elastic, I believe. Yep, Elastic. You have Elasticsearch and Elasticsearch with Kibana. And we also have other services like WordPress. Or we can have also Drupal, Postgres, and many other applications. Or we can also add ones from our private repository. In this case, you need to set up a source, click on add a new source. You just generate a new file, and it will redirect you to GitHub, and you log into your account and link it to this domain. And from here, then you can deploy your own private repos. Same as this example. And here you can go to the Git source, and you can say, like, hey, whenever you see there is a new commit into this branch, you have to create a new deployment. So we can see here the deployments. So you can see that this is being triggered via webhook. And there are also some manual first deployments. And you can see the the logs here. You can go here to the logs of the app and actually see the logs of the app. I also have set up a monitor system for this HomeLab. This is called Beszel. Here on Beszel, you can sign in. Here we can see the usage of the system, the CPU usage, the memory, the disk. We don't have GPU, and the low average, the network, and other stuff. If you click here, we can see some more details, and we can see what is the usage of the Docker, who is using the most CPU and why, and the percentage. Also the memory, and you can see the pods that use this. In this case, for instance, like Elasticsearch is using 2 gigabytes. Maybe actually it's 3 because you see like Kibana is there. And there is input and output, the network usage, the disk usage, and the load average. Yep, and more for per container. You can go into more details. Yeah, and this is from within the system because this agent is being installed within the VPS. So I go here in the server. The way that I install it, I just go here in the server, go to terminal, click on connect, and you just connect to the host via SSH, and you can run commands here. This is basically it. How I set up my HomeLab.